Okay guys, welcome to Red Dog Bushcraft. I'm Tim Langston, and today I wanted to take this opportunity when we're starting to talk about cutting tools just to start putting you in the mindset of why you should keep your cutting tools with you. Now Hunter and I are going out today to start looking at some new places to put a trap line. We need to move from our current location, and we've had some ice here in the last couple of days and a little bit of wind, and we have several of these pine saplings that are blocking us from getting in. Now this one is small enough that I could actually take this and pull it out of the way, but it's going to cause us issues later, so the right thing to do is to just go ahead and cut it off of the right of way. Now I have a couple of things that I normally keep in my truck, especially this time of year, that I can use to remove this thing. Now one is my axe. Now this is a weatherling axe, and this is the one that goes in my bushcraft kit, and I will admit it's not normally the one that I keep in my truck. The axe I normally keep in my truck is a little bit larger than this, and it's an E-swing, but it does a fine job for getting you out of a jam. The other thing you can carry, which is very inexpensive, is just a cheap bow saw. These things do an incredible amount of work, and all you have to do is put something to cover this blade, a piece of garden hose or a piece of PVC, something you can put on with a piece of tape, and to keep that from cutting up things inside your truck, you throw that in the back or in the toolbox, and you can get a lot of work done real quick. But the other thing that I've recently purchased, and I really haven't had a whole lot of time to take advantage of this, I wanted something that packed up extremely small, because I think the advantages of having a saw with you while you're out practicing your bush craft is very advantageous. And this is called the 7 saw, and I picked this up at REI, and it has a very, let me get Hunter to focus in on this set of directions right here, and you can see the way that it's put together here, so it gives you good clearance. So give me just a minute, I'll get this thing put together and I'll show you the way it works. Okay, so let's put this saw together. This comes with a wing nut, and we just take that off of the end here. And I know you don't always want a bunch of loose pieces, but just be careful that you don't lose that. And that allows this piece to come out of this piece. Our saw is already attached here. And we have a notch here that the top fits into. And then our bolt goes through the bottom. Oops, just like that. Put that back in there. Get that all squared away. And now we'll take that wing nut and put that right back here on top. Tighten that down good. Alright. And there's our saw ready to use. Okay, so we've got our saw together now, and let's see how this thing cuts. So I'm going to pick me a place here and kind of clean all of the debris out of my way. Put my saw in place, reach through. And that made pretty quick work of that. We're going to finish this up, and I'll see you later. Thanks for joining me once again. I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft, home of global safety and survival. God bless.